How long are we going to play this needless game?
Just stop it already! I'm finished!
Uh-oh.
If you're finished,
Wait, who is
you'd
that?
surely provide me the formula.
There is no formula! Everything is a charade! How can you not?
Not even a single ingredient.
Ingredient? What? Do you not listen to me?
Before then, not even a suggestion.
Do you lie to yourself on purpose? How far will you go to deny your reality?
Provide the formula.
I can provide it.
Stop! Gods damn you!
Okay, can I stop you?
Why do you not surrender?
I have nothing to surrender. I've been for weeks. There is no formula. It is all a lie.
No, I have a formula right here.
Maria says there is a formula to the potion. There is no doubting her.
Maria, would you please stop with Maria?
Yeah.
Damn you
Oh,
to oblivion!
sorry. Nausea.
Do not question her. She is not to be bothered.
Your work is all in vain. Why do you persist? I hope you are boiled alive, scum! Damn you!
So he's still a bad guy.
Excuse the subject, student.
They're all liars! Tell him! He needs to know!
No, I'm with you. I agree. That's what I'm
You
here to
know
do.
the rules. Bite your tongue.
No.
Look at me. I came here to study, and I remain squabbling with subjects.
Yeah, once again, not good guy, just possibly somehow still maybe not as bad as some of the others.
Yes, is something the matter?
I have to show you something. Something that you have to see for yourself.
Oh, trust me. I've seen every student's pet project. They're hardly ever impressive. Yours won't be either.
Joke's on you, I'm not a student. It's something I found behind the library. A tomb.
Tomb? I don't know of such a thing. Very well. You have piqued my interest.
Trust me, you very much don't know about it. Can I talk to you at all real quick? Hey, how's it going? Oh, and you don't feel well. Alright, well, I should have talked to him before I talked to Ank, but now Ank is on his way. Let me just follow him. Although I'm guessing Candace would have been able to help us with the Ank thing too. It might have actually pointed us in the right direction if we hadn't found it on our own.
What is this? What sort of sick joke is this?
Hey, I just got here, don't look at me. I've no idea, I just found the key in the upper chamber.
What is this supposed to be?
Your fiancé, your uncle. Your failed experiment, it seems you had forgotten it.
No matter. This is not right. Not real. How can she... Impossible. I was talking to her a moment ago. This is some sort of ruse. Did you do this?
I'm not smart enough for this kind of ruse. No, I believe Blackwood has been deceiving you. These journals are forged.
Forged? No. Come with me, students. We shall find Nicholas. There must be an explanation to all of this. Impossible. I've never seen that room in my life. This is my castle. I've lived here for decades. What is this? Nicholas, explain yourself this instant. What manner of debauchery is this?
Whatever do you mean, my lord? This is my research. This impersonator beside you. What has he told you?
I mean,
Where
I
is
am
Maria?
an impersonator.
What have you done with her?
My lord, I believe you're mistaken.
She is not here anymore. What's more, I saw her corpse. Am I hallucinating?
You were.
You are the root cause to all of this havoc. What lies have you told him?
Poison. You've taken my research and this is what you make of it? What have you done?
Couldn't you say I gave you hope? After all, your will to live was for the sake of Maria.
A depraved deception of purpose, nothing else. Who else has...
All of you.
Uh-oh. Oh,
You
no.
are all part of this conspiracy.
Just everyone. We gotta
Not
kill
one
everyone
soul
here.
among you has not betrayed my trust. You are parasites, nesting in my domain. Parasites must be purged.
My abominations may well take care of the both of you.
That's an autosave.
Let's find out, shall we?
Alright. And we're gonna have a lot of people to fight. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of backing myself into a corner here, but I am just trying. Oh, my ears are bleeding. Okay, that's a lot of noise. Also, we got bones, because we fought the bones in the boneyard before. Okay, yeah. Ank's staff is ridiculously loud. I'm gonna let him deal with some of this, but I am having my ears assaulted right now. The fact that it's taking Ank so long to kill them even, yeah. Alright, one of the two bones is almost down. Wait, no, come back here. Don't you flee. Don't you hide in Nicholas's office. I like that I come back into Ank just standing in the middle of the flames and destruction. Looks cool. Looks great. I'm just gonna follow him. I'm gonna let him get to the top of the stairs, do what he needs to, and then we'll talk to him. And I was wondering how I'd get into this room.
All those years for nothing. Everything is gone.
Maybe we do avoid the fight with him now.
All those years for nothing. Everything is gone.
Okay. I'm curious where... If what's been marked off on the journal. Yeah, so this is for House of the Ghost Chasers, which still have the option to give the Vile Work Cleanser to... Vizier. Okay, nothing here. I'm gonna check Nicholas. Maybe he has something on him? Cinderholm tokens, nice. Man, we just killed... not everyone, but... a lot of people. Where's Rissian? Because I saw him in here too. There you are. Dungeon key, token, minor healing. You should have kept something more than minor healing, is all I gotta say.
All those years for nothing. Everything is gone.
I'm gonna make a save here, but I was hoping that maybe we would be able to talk to him a little more. But hopefully that means now we've avoided him as a boss. So we didn't kill everyone. There's still some people...
What do you want?
Here. There's still some... who weren't involved, who I guess are maybe a little bit more... innocent. Is our captive still here? Because maybe I just need to talk to him real fast. Oh, nope, he's dead now. I mean, I guess any information he would have given us would have, you know, went to the same thing.
Is there a problem?
I have to check the upper chambers.
Here's the first half of the cure. For the other, you have to follow me out of here.
Ow. This tastes like poison. Let me try to stand. Something feels different.
Sorry that took so long. Believe it or not, I was trying to find a cure.
Hey, you found it. You found it. I found
Son
it.
of a bitch.
Twice.
You didn't even try to rescue us.
What would you have me do? Leaving while you could hardly walk was not an option. In fact, I am not apologizing for trying to help for once. Anyway, we are wasting time by arguing. Let us get on with it.
Yeah, because we just teleport on out. Yeah, I don't think there would be anything else with Ank then, unless he goes back to his room later on and we can talk to him there, but I think he's just, you know, coming to the realization that everything that he's been doing for years and years, everything he believed, the people that he thought were his colleagues, his allies, his friends, were all lying to him. Everything that he had is gone. So hopefully, you know, too distraught to fight us. But I would have loved a conversation at the end there where he says, like, oh, who are you? What is all this? And I could say, I'm Dragonborn, I have the disease, my friend has the disease, we need to get out of here. And he says, oh, okay. And then he just, you know, he could come here with us then.
There's gotta be a cure somewhere, right? Is that the rest of the antidote? Give me that thing. Ah, finally. Something good for a change.
Leave it to him to drink unlabeled vials.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on? No, okay. The green mist threw me off, but yeah, now it's just as simple as, okay, you gotta catch it at the right
You
spot.
should at least learn a healing spell.
He's
Don't
right,
need
you know.
it. Not interested.
He's right. But now we can just leave. One thing I want to add is this is a re-recording, because I had originally recorded a version where I hadn't found the secret room, so we hadn't helped Lord Ank discover the truth, so I did have to fight him in the Botanica. So it's really cool to see that there are different resolutions to Cinderholm. I said it before, I really think that Cinderholm on its own could be its own standalone mod. As it is, we didn't get some of the side quests, we didn't get absolutely everything there, and it was just a really cool section. It was a really, really, really great experience. It didn't necessarily correlate to the larger story, but it was a really unique side story to have us take part in. I definitely prefer the ending of aiding Ank rather than fighting him. The fight with him is a little hard because he does a lot of damage. But everything you see after this will be from my original recording session, because by the time I went back to redo this section in Cinderholm, I had already finished recording the rest of the mod.
Bright moons. I have never seen so much vilewort in one place. And the vines. They must have mutated them. This is not natural.
So, it's a giant plant, whatever. Didn't know you were a botanist.
Gods, do you not ever pay attention?
He was sick that entire time.
This is deadly. In a few years, it will grow so large as to kill entire forests of life. Slow and steady.
So, you are a botanist.
Never mind.
What?
Stop it with your nonsense.
Are all Melkajit like this?
Are all Melagonians like this? How do you like that, Vizier, huh?
Just how big a forest can this thing infect?
Towards each other?
Ah, so now you are curious.
Probably
That
not,
doesn't
though.
answer the question. Wait. Anvil isn't too far from here. How long would it take to spread there?
Oh, you didn't want to take
I am
the
not
stairs?
a botanist. Understand? Cheers. Who knows?
My employers are located in Anvil.
So what? You look at me like you expect me to do something.
If this disease spreads to Anvil, that will cause problems for me.
I am not risking my tail for your employers. That is your business. We are not in friendly territory. Do you want to alert the rest of the denizens to our presence?
Do you really hate me this much? Was it because I told you the truth? Talk some sense into him, Dragonborn.
I mean, if I get to go see Anvil, I'm all about it.
Dragonborn, what do you need?
It's not just his employers we're talking about. This could kill thousands.
I am not here to coddle the lives of commoners.
We're gonna stay here until you fix this problem.
Your benevolence is encumbering.
Thank you. There you go. I think we're on fire a little bit. Just putting that out there. You happy? Are you happy?
What is it? Moons guide you.
Do we keep going then? Do you want me to keep going? I like how it just knocked all this stuff over too. And we do have a new crafting station. We have a new little crafting hub here as well, which is very nice. Yeah, I think it's another instance where they just want us to keep moving and they're not going to say anything about it.
Is something the matter?
Right?
Is something troubling you?
I think so.
Watch yourself.
Yeah. Completed House of the Ghost Chasers. Well,
What do you want now?
what
See
do
you
you
later.
guys have to say about this? I love how this looks. I love how this whole sort of jungle, forest, vine thing looks. This is probably the wrong way for me to go. I really hope you guys don't fall and die, because that would be very upsetting. Given the work I did to make sure that, you know, Vizier
still
stayed
wonder.
alive.
Why did you save me in the first place?
What?
Why did you save me?
I don't know.
It has been years, and you still do not have an answer.
I try not to think about it. It was obviously a mistake.
How can you say that if you do not know why you did it?
Well, my life was destroyed. Maybe I wanted to give you a chance to save your own.
Alright. Oh.
What is funny?
I saved your life only for you to give up your soul. What a comedy.
What other choice did I have? Go on, educate me. The guards thought I was the murderer. I had nowhere else to run. And anyway, I was just a cub.
You had the choice to make your own decisions, just like I did.
And for what? There is no reason to live, but for the sake of living. The crowd deceives itself with impulse, masquerading as purpose.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. But you think being a thrall for an idol is the right alternative? Give me a break.
Do not lecture me on purpose. The only reason you live is to look for somebody dangerous enough to kill you.
Makes a good point there.
Somewhere deep inside you want to rebel. You want to do something willful.
I wonder, perhaps you are not interested in this dragon book after all, but in facing the one enemy that can finally end you. Employers be damned.
Hey, I could end him if he really wanted
What does
that.
it matter?
Would you want to live the life where your work was never destroyed?
There's too much to think about right now. There's no going back for you, is there?
Back where?
Your soul, it's not for sale.
How much does my soul cost to you?
I wouldn't pay a single coin for it.
See, once again, best buddies. Alright guys, I think this is the right way out. This seems like the much more traversable path. I will say, it's now getting to a point where I just kind of want to get back. Like, it's now at a point where with all the detours and all the side locations, and frankly not really having a great sense of how he got to some of these places, how some of these places fit together geographically, I am ready to go back to Silvermorn Valley.
arcane, and volatile.
Oh, I thought you were starting another conversation. Sorry. To the gates of Arkansas. Oh, we did it! We made it! This is where we wanted to be this entire time. Wow. Took us long enough. Now the real question is, are we going to spend another hour before we actually get there? Because that's usually how we do things in this mod. Oh. What was the point of this section, then? We just, crossed that entire jungle. Yeah, look at that. Wait, where's... Oh, there they are. I was just scared that I didn't see,
As a temple.
either of them.
It has been dormant since its inception, to the benefit of everyone. The Dragon Book's power can be exploited further. Casting its power into the weapon can create a spell of unfathomable proportions. It seems our enemy is bent on erasing the world, once and for all. Luckily, it takes a long time to charge. We've plenty of time, assuming that is the crux of their plan.
Make it quick.
Skyward destruction. Open the gates of Arkansas. Oh, is this gonna be a puzzle too? It seems like it. Oh. How does this work? Oh, wait, hold on, that was mirrored, wasn't it? Yeah, left puts it to my right. Right puts it to my left. Wait, and then right put it to the right again. Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure I'm understanding how that works. I'm guessing I want to, like, get it to wind up in this pedestal, right? Okay. Ooh, this seems good. Alright, it didn't stop. I wanted it to stop a little sooner. Because the main thing is that I'm not necessarily understanding how it determines how many spaces it's going to go each time. Here's what I'm thinking. If I do down again, it should post it up. Okay, alright.
Speaks wonders of the blessing we have for our mission.
Pipe down. Nobody wants to hear your religious babble.
Essentially the way it works is, say you do right and then right again when it's at the edge, it'll then just push it to the left. Kind of like a overflow of sorts. And that's how you want to get it in there. Just taking a quick look around. But let's head on and let's stop them from using the Dragon Book. We got a Dragon Book of our own. Hopefully, Solus doesn't suddenly decide to betray us and use our Dragon Book to activate the weapon. Now, the one interesting thing, though, is that... Oh, wait, I guess this brought us back to Silvermorn? Okay, that kind of, changes what I was going to show you. What I was gonna say is that when we made it to Sunglow Canopy, it was showing the world map for that second Elsewhere section, so I almost feel like that would have been a second opportunity to go back and do more of those quests, but it didn't look like it really gave us a way to get out from where we were.
What's the plan?
And go back to the earlier
I
area.
have read a manuscript on this place.
Well,
There are switches across the facility, but only 2 need to be activated. You will find a switch in one region, and I will look in another. We will return here.
How about I stay here instead?
Why?
Last time I touched the Dwemer button, we almost got killed by a giant war machine.
he makes a good point.
So, you have decided not to contribute at all.
I'll stay here and guard the entrance.
I should have expected no less from a conniver like you. Fine, it will not matter. We will be as swift as the Sench.
Maybe not that swift.
What's the matter?
What do you mean Solus lost his soul?
I convinced him to steal me a black book from the Synod's respiratory. It was for a job. I don't know what kind of conversation he had with that monster inside, but he became obsessed with it afterwards. I guess one thing's led to another. His choice, though,
I guess it's easy for you to say that when you kind of set him up for it in a way. Although he didn't have to sell his soul as a result. Have you given up, or are you just being a jackass?
Fine. I admit it. I have a little trouble telling the difference between green and blue. Actually, more like turquoise and blue.
So what do you think you
That's
are?
a good enough excuse not to touch anything in a
Color-wise.
Dwemer's stronghold. Besides, I am doing work. I'll make sure nobody else gets past the gates.
But they can't get through the gates because we haven't activated the switches. You see? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go right. I feel like it would have made more sense if Solus said like, hey, I'll go left, you go right. Why didn't we discuss that? Because how will he know which way to go if we don't dictate that, if we don't kind of discuss that beforehand? Oh, it's a good thing Vizier didn't come, because I see green lights already. I certainly would not want him here dealing with green lights. Not sure if there's any blue ones or if we need to keep colors straight, but still. Do you really want to take that chance right now? Well, I don't know what that did. I probably shouldn't just start touching stuff immediately, but go figure. It's me, so I'm gonna try. Uh-oh. We got a boss coming up. Dwemer Cannon Specifications. Magica-infused explosive time-triggered cannonballs linkage to Dwemer towers that apply magical synthetic repairs when nearby, steam-powered exhaust to push nearby attackers away. Immune to steam exhaust system below the testing platform. This steam exhaust system is deadly to any living beings who reside in it for too long. Immune to modest heat effects such as the flames from this turret at the center of the testing platform. Oh, wait a second. Is this just gonna be the same as the apocryphal cannon that we had with Solus? Okay, and that just leads back to Arkansas as well. Do I not actually want to do anything with the engine right now? I'm wondering. Yeah, maybe we have to come back to the engine room later. Maybe we have to go somewhere else for this to receive power. And in the process, I'm probably going to get murdered by that cannon. Refinery, okay. I knew it wasn't going to be as simple as, hey, go this way and just flip a switch, but, oh. I will say it's getting to a point for me, at least, where I would like that. I'd like for some parts of this to maybe be a little bit more straightforward. I feel like we're just kind of padding it out at a certain point, you know? Oh, okay, so I see where we are, because, you can see him just barely. You can see Vizier down there. I also realized that by saying all this, that I'm also kind of showing that I would not do well. That I wouldn't have the patience for some older games. Because some older games especially, had nothing but padding for time. Great example, and I know it's partially just because it was before my time, but Daggerfall. Daggerfall dungeons especially were ridiculously large, and it didn't necessarily serve any purpose other than like, hey, look at how much content you're getting out of this. And they would just shove every enemy type in the same dungeon, saying like, yeah, they're just here hanging out. They're not hostile to each other, but yeah, they're here. So I wonder what's down here. Because there wasn't anything up there, really. Generator sounds like a good place to be. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be the boss room, isn't it? Looks really cool. Like, it looks phenomenal. Looks fantastic. Oh, well, yep. This is gonna be the turret room, isn't it? Oh, is that the turret? Oh, well, the cannon. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that's a really, really nice design. Oh, almost reminds me of a, it kinda almost reminds me of a Star Wars droid. Oh, the way that it's kinda like, just like skitting around and whatnot. Oh. I already have slow time on. Yeah. So it's not the exact same as the Apocrypha turret cannon thing, but I really like that design. Reminds me a little bit of Star Wars, and for some reason it also reminds me a little bit of just like something I would see from Wallace and Gromit. It's very specific, but that's kind of where my mind just went from seeing this. My Dwarven Crossbow is going to be better. My Dwarven Crossbow is going to do a lot more damage. Yeah, that's the steam vent. I took a little bit of damage from that. Yeah, it reminds me of the Wallace and Gromit, the robot from the moon, because the moon is made of cheese. Yeah, and I know that, you know, it's being repaired a little bit by the laser, but, you know, the fire's just following me. Like, the fire is just following me. Oop, I didn't want to come down here. Yeah, I gotta get out of here because the steam is hurting me quite a bit. Are we to close the gap? Oh! What was that? It hurt me, but I just, listen, it launched me into the air and it really threw me off. It really surprised me. Caught me a little off guard. Did you just go across the map? Where did he go? There you are. Not cool. I would love one of you as a friend. I'd love one of you as a companion, is all I have to say. Fire's still on. Can I loot you? Do you mind if I just loot you real fast? You got really stretchy there. You got very, very, very stretchy. Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna look at your legs. Can I just turn this off? Okay, I can't activate it, but it's not following me anymore. It's just kind of stuck in that direction now. The way it waddled, I just loved. The animations were great, the look of it was great. It had almost a Morrowind era look to it, because Morrowind Dwemer stuff had a vastly different look than Skyrim era Dwarven stuff. There we go. Activate one of the gate switches. Okay, so the whole engine room, either we have to do that with Solus once we reconvene with him, or it didn't actually matter for anything. And it was just set dressing.